Years ago, Eugene McCain Jr. moved to Thailand to develop luxury resorts. Today, he's living in Revere, where he wants to redevelop a trailer park into a slots casino.
And that is the story behind question 1. Here's Ted.
Casino gambling became legal in Massachusetts 5 years ago. Since then, one slots parlor is open in Massachusetts, Plainridge Park in Plainville. Question 1 calls for a second slots parlor in the state, and it seems clear where that would be. The developer sponsoring the referendum plans to purchase property next to Suffolk Downs in Revere if the question is approved.
Well, the pros to voting yes on 1 are that we've already seen the success of the slots facility down in Plainville. Plus, I think we're in a better position than Plainridge Park in the sense that we're right here in the Boston area, so it'll have a hotel component as well to it.
The biggest opponent of the plan, Revere Mayor Brian Arrigo.
I met with the proponents. The details of their proposal was lacking. They didn't talk about community benefits. They didn't talk about transportation upgrades, infrastructure upgrades. None of that was part of the process.
In 2014, residents of Revere voted in favor of building a casino at Suffolk Downs. But in a special election on October 18th this year, Revere voters rejected the slots proposal by a nearly 2-to-1 margin.
The rest of the Commonwealth will end up voting on really the future of the city of Revere. And so what we want to make sure is that people know that I am opposed to it. There is a coalition of state and local officials who are opposed to it. And ultimately, the residents of Revere, the voters of Revere, have already kind of spoken and have said that they're against this proposal.
Not according to Osborne, who says his group's internal polling tells a different story.
We have support here in Revere that are more general election voters, not special election voters, so only 4,000 people turned out. So I'm confident that on November 8th that we're going to see a different result.
Osborne believes residents will benefit from the estimated 500-plus jobs that the slots parlor and hotel is projected to create, leading to a broader revitalization in the city.
People are flying in and out of Logan, tens of millions a month. They stay in a hotel locally here by the airport and they go into the city. They're not spending their money here in Revere. We feel like the restaurants and other kind of tourist areas, the hospitality industry would benefit greatly from that.
I haven't seen anything to make me believe that they're able to actually pull off some of the promises that they've made. The Revere voters weren't buying it. I'm not buying it. And we have to have that higher standard. This isn't about being pro or anti-gaming. This is about being for good ideas and against bad ideas. And this was a bad idea for Revere.
Also at stake, the future of the residents now living in the trailer park at the proposed site.
We have reached out to the residents in the trailer park. They understand that we are going to find them different accommodations. This has been described to us by law enforcement here in the area as ground zero for crime. So we're really trying to, improve their lives as well as improve the crime statistics here in the city.
One of the things that was another red flag was the fact that they didn't have a plan for the people who are currently living at the trailer park. There's no doubt that the trailer park is an area that we need to look at kind of comprehensively. It's one that we can't just settle for anything is better than, right?
Although the initiative was written with Revere in mind, others could apply to compete for a license.
But there are no interested parties, says the mayor, who also says he's offended that the rest of the Commonwealth gets to vote on what's best for Revere as he mentioned.
It's going to make sense. That is Chronicle for tonight.